Hello, my friends! Welcome or welcome back. I am your local art witch, and today I wanted to look through this tarot of the Golden Wheel with you. This is such a pretty deck. All the colors make me so happy. It's almost time for us to jump our clock ahead, spring forward, and with all the bright colors, put summer and spring into mind for me. This is a secondhand deck. Comes in this handy little box with the thumb holes. The little book, black and white, only in English, so you get larger font and a bit more description of each card. I really like that. Ooh, look at the backs. Just a second. That's really pretty. Fantastic work. Many of the sets that I review tend to be by Llewellyn. This one is by US Game Systems. Okay, let's get into the cards. Here are the backs, once again. Glossy, decent thickness. Ooh. These cards appear to be done with watercolors. We need more light, don't we? There, that's much better. There we go. I really like the extra designs that are on the fish. Instead of pentacles, we have wheels. I like that the pentacles are still seen quite clearly up here on his shoulders. The line work and the paint is gorgeous. That is so pretty. I just went to her Instagram and I really think that these were actually painted, and it looks like Mila is in the process of maybe creating a new deck. I will make sure to share this deck and Mila's Instagram information in the description. 4 wheels. Look how much detail. Ooh. Look at the colors of this sunset. I really like the outfits that we're seeing. I feel like if I researched more, I would understand a lot more about where this is coming from, the cultural aspects of it. It feels Russian, these outfits. When I checked out Mila's Instagram, it does say St. Petersburg, which is pretty cool. Oh, that's gorgeous. I really like the starkness of the blue versus the red up here. There's a lot of nice balance. The way that she did these curls of smoke is quite gorgeous. It reminds me of the way that some Chinese art will do their clouds and waves. Look at the top of the building. Aw. I like that 3 of Wands. I love how sunny it looks. Ooh, 2 of Swords. You can feel the coldness here. Cold and wet it looks like. And I think, let's see, these swords are tied together. The 2 of Swords tends to be about making a decision. It's very interesting that these decisions are linked in some way. King of Wands. Oh, look at these nice little flowers. I really like him. I love his crown. Love the ornate design of his outfit and his scepter. Oh, look at Judgment. Here you can see a little bit better this very light brush tapping that she must have done for the watercolor. Very pretty. To be precise like this with watercolors, super difficult. Oh, that's effective. Look. This is what I like about fully illustrated decks. I want to see what's happening with these characters and what type of things I can kind of infer from it. It's interesting that she is standing on one of the swords and there's these thorn bushes here. Oh, look, if we keep looking in the background, maybe her kingdom was just burnt. Interesting. Ooh, the world. Oh, that's so gorgeous. We can see ourselves going through all of the seasons here. And I would assume that there's a maiden mother crone situation happening here. It would be cool if we saw a little bit more of a difference of age or size. Like the mother could be actively pregnant, let's say, and then the crone be a little bit older. I love it. Really loving the use of color, how vibrant she managed to get these paints. So pretty. And she inferred a lot of detail without necessarily using a lot of detail. The details here in the situation on the horse is pretty in-depth, and I'll admit that I would not have the time or patience. But using fairly simple lines and just slightly darker colors, you can see the thickness of the hay, the wheat that he is going through. It looks like on the horizon a storm is coming, which is really interesting. I love it. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at these trees. She's got a rooster with her. She's coming out and seeing what has grown, assessing her harvest. That's a really nice sun card. I like that the sun takes up the entire backdrop. It's so nice. I really like how she's separating certain things, but they're not clashing. Oh, look at that. You can sort of feel the weight on this character. I like that there isn't specific images or ideas being presented above these cups. We're seeing that the cups are just overflowing. They're flowing down into each other. I like that paisley detailing he has. Uh-oh, 7 of wheels. We have a farmer trying to take care of his crops, and we've got some crows eating our seeds. 6 of wands. This tends to be a victory card, and overall I'm still getting a sense of victory here. He does look like he's won, but with all the smoke in the background, this bird, and these wands laying at his feet, it feels like he's the only one left. This victory card feels a little bit more morose, melancholy than how I would generally perceive a victory card. Still super gorgeous. I'm not saying I don't like it, but it's very interesting how this imagery brings up these sensations for me. I just noticed that there's these wands here, but if you're looking, he's also carrying one of these wands. So it's a little bit even more dicey that all the other wands are lying on the ground. Page of wheels. I really like this background. I noticed earlier that a lot of the court cards seem to be in the same setting. I love it when they do that, when it feels like these people are all existing in a world together, especially just within courts. I could totally see it being difficult to do it throughout an entire suit. So let's put our court cards aside so we can see. Here's the knight. Okay. We'll look at the court cards later. Ooh, look at Justice. Oh, look. Oh, she's got a smoking crystal. Wow. It's so pretty. I'm really in love with the line work. 7 of Swords. He's made off with the weapons. That is cute. Hiding behind some birch trees. A High Priestess. Ooh, look, she's got an owl and some keys. She's got these plants of the night, the ones that kind of bloom better once the sun sets. Wow, super pretty. I could just look at each card for so long. This was exactly what I needed to do. Queen of Wands. Wow. Look at the detailing in her dress. Wow, I really like that. Oh, there's like little roosters on the bottom of her dress. Put her up here with her king. 7 of Wands. Standing up there, there's wolves. Looks like he's won. This is the one with the character usually battling a bunch of foes, but he's already built something with the stabs that these people generally attack him with. So it looks like he's got this under control already. Page of Wands. Really like these flowers. They're so pretty. In this stormy background. Now, look at the foliage back here. Very well done. Chariot, I love it. He really looks like he's moving. He's moving fast, and because he's up in the clouds with this nice sky, he looks like how we would have perceived an ancient god. What god was it? He drove the chariot across the sky, bringing the sun with him. That's kind of what this reminds me of. I love that the horses are these two sides of a dynamic here. 6 of wheels. Isn't that sweet? She brought out the little one, and we are enjoying part of our harvest here. Once again, the detailing. I imagine each of her paintings was probably quite large, so she could paint all these little details in. My hands shake way too much. King of Swords. The little dashes of gold are quite effective. They bring your eyes around. See a little bit of grass and whatnot back here. It's very wintry, damp, cold feeling. Wow, she's so pretty. She's on the cover. Got a swan. She looks so warm with her winter cloak here. And if I was to guess, I'm guessing she's under a willow. That's so pretty. Oh, here's her king. Oh, look at this. They're sitting similarly. They look comfortable. He looks more casual than she does, but otherwise it's fairly close. Interesting that she has an animal companion and he does not. The knight moving so fast. The icy feel is so effective. Ooh, look at this. Love the lighting. Oh, and if we look in the background, it looks like there's creatures in the woods watching him. But you sort of need to take an extra moment to look at the card because you're automatically drawn to all this brightness and how she used this kind of severe coloring technique. But it's really effective. It doesn't look weird or wonky. Oh, look. The flames do go up like horns. Interesting. I'm seeing this as knowledge that he's got a knife here that maybe he's about to take it. Interesting. The Empress. She's gorgeous. She does have an open shirt. That's the first one we've seen. Look at this gown. It's big, it's poofy. She's in a wheat field. We've got a lot of life around us. The forest behind her is in full bloom. I love birch trees. They're so pretty. This is death. We've got a skull. Look at the sky. There's some sort of plant coming up from it. Wow. Oh, I like this. He looks like he's actually resting. He's in a poppy field, it looks like, which is interesting. The 4 of Swords is about rest and recuperation after a trial, after a emotional or physical battle of some kind, which works. This character does look like a warrior. He's even got his weapons around him. I live in Canada, have for my whole life, and growing up, we always brought poppies out near the end of October until the 11th of November for Remembrance Day. So poppies for me remind me of the big world wars, of veterans, of sacrifice. I like the flowy nature of the grass too. Look, he's almost like in a dream. 8 of Cups. Ooh, look at him. A solar eclipse. Leaving stuff behind. The Emperor. I like that little dash of green. The Page of Cups. They did a good job of making this person look youthful. Little trouble maybe. Oh, 9 of Swords. That's a fantastic job. That's really effective. You can see how alone they are. I like that the swords do look like spiritual swords. It brings to mind this idea of like psychic attack, being overwhelmed by thoughts and worries. Oh, look at Temperance. Temperance is usually depicted as a woman. I really like this idea of this wise man living in the woods. Oh, look, one of his vases is of the sun, and then the other is of the moon. Hierophant. Oh, usually depicted as a pope or something Catholic related. This looks like a wise man of a very different religion that I would have to read more about because I'm not sure which one this is. These do remind me of the totem poles that you'll sometimes see in relation to indigenous peoples of North America, but I do believe that this is related to Russian history, or at least inspired by, so it would be interesting to find out what this is from. 8 of Wheels. Oh, that's so pretty. He's got his work all proudly displayed up here. I like the use of this background. 6 swords. Oh, they're out on a journey. Look at that water. Wow. Oh, look. Oh, he's even got a little light with this little lightning bug here. Looks like he's out foraging. Looks like it could almost be storming with these lines going the way that they are. Love this plant. Fantastic work. Wow. That's really cool. That's gorgeous. I would have this as a poster. Easy. I've never seen the hanged one underwater before. The way the rope is going is like this eternity symbol here. 2 of Cups. Oh, look. Oh, those are big cups. And they're sharing them like this tree. I can't see a pink tree and not think of Sakura. 4 of Wands. This almost looks like they're getting married too. Definitely a celebration. And then this brings to mind fertility, abundance, this little branch that he's holding. And then we have 4 doves just above them. I think these two are going to be okay. 5 of Wheels. We've got the wheels on fire to keep us warm. She looks okay. They could be worse, I guess. Look at the colors around the fire here. Wheel of Fortune. I like it. Trying to see what she's pulling it. Oh no, they're both putting in their own energy into this wheel. We've got life and abundance on this side, and we have thorns, difficulty, sadness on this side as the wheel turns, you know? Very effective. 8 of Wands. Oh no, it's storming. That's not smart, buddy. Look at the storm clouds, though. Ooh, look at her. She is ready. You don't mess with this lady. It's so cool how effective this gold is. This is with paint, but it looks like she used gold foil or something. The Lovers. Oh, I don't know if I like this one. Does he have to decide between them? And then what does it mean that the snake is on this lady's side? But there's more abundance on this side. It's a little bit colder and starker on this side. But this snake looks like it's going to attack. Interesting. 2 of Wheels. Look at those geese. Very cool. 5 of Wands. They look like they're having a good time. Friendly sparring. King of Wheels. Oh, he looks so cool. Look at him. I really like the extra dedication to his throne up here. Here's his queen. Look. Oh, she's weaving. She's weaving like gold. That's so cool. I love the little shoes. The women in this deck seem to hide their feet more. I wonder if there's more behind that I'm missing. 4 of Cups. Oh, I like his little hat under a willow. Aw, they've got their family. A lot of abundance happening. That's so cool. Look at the star. I would also have a poster of this. 2 of Wands. We battling, fighting something. Oh, and we still have this idea of something tying us together or preventing us from undertaking the entire situation. 10 of Wheels. What? No, not me. That's so cute. Look at the detail. It's almost offensive how good this is. I really like it. Oh, look at him. I like him. Knight of Cups. Look at this fancy mother effer. What a cool looking guy. Page of Swords. Oh, look. You can capture so much just in a facial expression, eh? This is ominous, all these birds. All of it's ominous, but the birds really add to it. Oh, look at that moon. Each of these could be a poster, really. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Really like this yellow, green, up to blue. The battle's still being fought over here somewhere, but he's taken a little bit too much damage. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. I love that the items are being actively used. I've been slowly sketching certain concepts for cards, and I like the idea of the character actually using the items as opposed to the items just being on the table beside them. Look at the Fool. A field of dandelions. I like that. He's got a little dandelion crown that he's flown off because he's not paying attention. Dandelions are such a hopeful, wonderful little flower, though. I don't worry too much about this guy. Oh, look at that. That's effective. She looks like she has been through it. 3 of Cups. Girl's having a great time. The 9. He looks like he's having a very good time as well. The Knight. Oh, look. Speckles on the horse. Knight of Wands looking very determined. He's not to be messed with. I love it. The Ace of Swords. Detail in the snake's face and how wrapped up it is in this sword here. 5 of Cups. All these cups are upside down. He only has one cup upside right. Plus this red ribbon makes me wonder if he's lost somebody. Oh, look how cute. An older character, a grandmother, creating a flower crown for their grandchild, passing on that knowledge. I like this galaxy-esque sky up behind them. And the Ace of Wheels. Oh, look at that ox. Oh, he's got little designs in his horns. Okay, let's look at the court cards. Okay, let's start with the Wands. Knight here. We've got the same type of background, the same flowers in the image, and this red ribbon throughout all the cards. Oh, they all have red hair too. That's really nice. I love it. I love it when this is done. That's the Wands. Next we have the Swords. And they are fighting or living in a tundra, blizzardy cold one. Blue, gold, ice, and especially in these two you can almost feel the wind. Very nice. Let's look at our wheels. And you can see that they're in a field, a wheat field, with some sort of wheel in their image. For hers, it's almost more hidden where it's this spindle where she spins things, which I like. I wouldn't advise it for every card, especially for somebody who's just beginning to look at cards, but wow. Sorry, I'm looking at them for so long. Now let's look at the cups. We've got a willow. We're right at the water. It's almost like marshland, but it doesn't feel dirty. It feels calm. There's a lot of confidence in all of these ones, especially with the way he's sitting. He looks so relaxed. Let's give this a little shuffle. My brain has been a little sad, and sometimes it just helps to shuffle some cards. Sorry. I'm going to have to keep an eye on Mila's Instagram now that I know it exists. I really liked some of the ideas and new concepts that she brought to the deck, particularly this one with the hanged one in the water. That's really cool. What a fantastic job. This is a work of art, each of them. I can only imagine how long this deck must have taken her. Like, this type of thing takes forever, and maybe she likes that. I have a hard time focusing long enough. So pretty. This was the Tarot of the Golden Wheel deck. I'll be putting all of the relevant information in the description box, including Mila's Instagram information. What a beautiful deck. I'm going to have to cut out a lot because I spent so long looking at each individual card. It's inspiring, it's gorgeous, it's bright, and I think it's going to be staying in my collection. It's so nice. Just every time I get this one out to look at it, my breath is taken away every single time. I wanted to thank y'all for sticking with me and watching this. It really does mean a lot. I've been your local art witch, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye for now, and take care.